Today we start with a profound quote by Epictetus. "Be careful to leave your sons well instructed rather than rich, for the hopes of the instructed are better than the wealth of the ignorant." The wisdom in these words underscores the essence of Stoic philosophy, a philosophy that values knowledge and internal growth over external wealth and validation. This philosophy also brings us to the topic of today's discourse, the importance of keeping your plans to yourself. In our modern world, where every achievement, every aspiration is often broadcasted for all to see, the Stoic approach offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to focus inward, to nurture our intentions in silence, and to allow our actions to speak louder than our words. So, why should we consider not telling people our plans? That's what we will explore today. Let's delve deeper into this ancient wisdom and see how it can be applied in our daily lives. I once shared my goal of becoming an entrepreneur with a friend. The response was less than encouraging. You see, I was excited about this new venture I was planning. I was brimming with ideas, with visions of success dancing in my mind. But when I shared my dream with a friend, the response was a discouraging mix of skepticism and doubt. I was met with a barrage of questions that seemed to undermine my abilities and cast a dark shadow over my aspirations. "Are you sure you can handle it? What if you fail? Isn't it risky?" This experience was a bitter pill to swallow. The thrill I'd felt about my plans was replaced by uncertainty and self-doubt. I found myself questioning my abilities, my decision, and even my worth. It was as though my dream had been picked apart and all that was left was a shell of doubt and fear. But it wasn't just the negative feedback that was disheartening. It was the realization that by sharing my plans, I had opened myself up to criticism, to scrutiny, and even to sabotage. By laying my cards on the table, I had given others the power to influence my thoughts, my feelings, and my actions. A study even found that sharing your goals can actually decrease your motivation and make it less likely for you to achieve them. When you announce your plans to others, you create an illusion of progress, which can lead to a false sense of accomplishment, causing you to slack off on the actual work required to reach your goals. The Stoics had a wise stance on this. They believed in keeping your goals and plans to yourself so that you could focus on them without distraction or interference. They advocated for silently working towards your ambitions, letting your actions speak louder than your words. That experience taught me a valuable lesson about the importance of keeping my plans to myself. This way, I could stay focused on my journey, shielded from unnecessary criticism and doubt. And most importantly, I was in control of my own narrative. Stoics place a high value on focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This central tenet of Stoic philosophy is beautifully encapsulated in the words of the renowned Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Stoicism invites us to direct our attention and energy towards our own actions and thoughts, the aspects of our lives within our control. And this, in essence, is the rationale behind keeping your plans to yourself. It's about safeguarding your mental space, maintaining your focus, and more importantly, preserving your power over your ambitions and goals. When you share your plans, you essentially surrender a portion of your control. Your goals become subject to the scrutiny, opinions, and perhaps even the cynicism of others. Suddenly, you find yourself expending energy and time managing their reactions and expectations, rather than focusing on the task at hand. But the Stoics propose a different path. Keep your plans to yourself. Nurture them in the quiet recesses of your mind, and let your actions speak for themselves. This way, you retain complete control over your progress, your motivation, and your resilience. You're not swayed by the external noise, but rather guided by your internal compass. In this context, silence is not about secrecy or isolation. It's about empowerment. It's about having the courage to trust in your own abilities, to navigate your own path, and to find strength in your own resolve. It's about acknowledging that the only validation you need is from yourself, and the only approval you seek is your own satisfaction at seeing your plans come to fruition. This is how Stoicism encourages us to approach our ambitions and goals, not with fanfare and announcements, but with quiet determination and unwavering focus. By keeping your plans to yourself, You focus on what you can control, your actions and efforts, without the interference of others. Keeping your plans to yourself has numerous benefits. This statement may seem counterintuitive in our share-everything culture, but the wisdom of the Stoics offers a compelling argument for a more private approach to our ambitions. When we keep our plans to ourselves, we create a safe space, free from the distractions and criticisms that can derail our progress. It's like building a fortress of solitude where you can focus solely on your goals, undisturbed by the noise of the world. This isn't about being secretive or insular. It's about protecting your mental and emotional energy for the tasks that truly matter. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." By keeping our plans to ourselves, we minimize the wastage of precious time and energy on unnecessary distractions. Consider the example of Ryan Holiday, the author and marketer who started the Daily Stoic. Holiday didn't broadcast his plans or seek validation for his ideas. Instead, he quietly focused on his work, providing value to his readers day in and day out. The result? A newsletter that has cultivated a massive following, all because Holiday understood the power of silence and the focus it can bring. By not sharing your plans, you also keep your sense of accomplishment pure. You're not working for the applause or the validation of others. You're working for the satisfaction of knowing you've done your best. Your success becomes a private victory, a testament to your dedication and resolve. So the next time you're tempted to share your grand plans with the world, remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Consider the benefits of silence, the power of focus, and the satisfaction of private victories. By focusing on your own goals, you make the most of your time and energy. This is the lesson the Stoics have passed down to us, and it's a lesson worth taking to heart. So, what have we learned today about keeping our plans to ourselves? We've discovered the value in the wisdom of the Stoics, who believed in focusing on what's within our control, our own actions and efforts. By keeping our goals and aspirations close to our chest, we shield ourselves from unnecessary criticism and doubt, allowing us to zero in on what truly matters. And it's not just about avoiding negativity, it's about maximizing our time and energy. As Seneca pointed out, we don't have a short time to live, but we do waste a lot of it. By focusing on our plans, privately nurturing them, we can ensure that every moment is spent propelling ourselves forward, making the most of our precious time. So, why not give it a try? Keep your next big aspiration to yourself and see what happens when your energy is directed inward. Remember Epictetus's words. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do.